Revive grazing reserve only where people are interested. They said they should revive grazing reserve only where people are interested. That is the message to the president. Governor Aminu Tambuwa has told President Muhammadu Buhari to revive grazing reserve only where people are interested. Speaking in Lagos during the 63rd birthday lecture of Mr. Richard Akinlola, a renowned journalist and author, days after the president approved revive review rather from 368 grazing sites in 25 states. The Sokoto state governor said open petroleum is not a is not in interest rather of even the Fulani headsmen, wondering why someone from Sokoto will be pursuing his cattle to Delta State. Tambuwa over averred that Nigeria should rethink open grazing. He said, why must someone from Sokoto be pursuing his cattle to Delta State? There should be reorientation of the headers to bring them back to the track of modernization and development. Exactly, Mr. Tambuwa, may God bless you for saying that. Because I don't know why the president is not making issues easy for his citizen at all. Why would they be forcing open grazing route to on the citizen? The people of the south say they are not interested in a grazing reserve, and even the southeast said they are not interested. The south said they are not interested. So I don't know what the problem of this president really is, that he's forcing grazing reserve on its citizen. Why they say they are not interested? So is he trying to tell us that he owns Nigeria and is a citizen has no say in what has to do with their lands? Or what is this man trying to prove, or what is he trying to say? Well, it is good that someone from the north, or some people from the north rather, are waking up from their slumber and are beginning to complain over this grazing reserve. Thank God they are the ones who are complaining themselves. Well, let's go to the comment section and hear people's take on this. Anytime I hear some intelligent northerners speak like this, I am impressed. Someone said, honestly, everyone understands that open grazing will do Nigerians no good, but because of wickedness and evil plans to take over people's ancestral land, they turn their eyes away from it. This is to confirm to us all that we have good men and leaders who are Hausa Fulani, that must not be Christians. Thank you, sir. Okay? Someone here is saying, God bless you, Tambuwa, for your reasonable such as ideal append too high for presidents and APC. You can't build cattle colony in states that need some other economic infrastructure for their people, because they are not pastoralists. Okay, many states rather need skills acquisition centers, model markets of international standards, factories, etc. Cattle colony or reserve creates no job for my people down south here. If federal government cannot build a spare parts market for Igbos in all states, it should build ranch or cattle routes for the Fulani to do so. Will be inequity and impunity on the part of the federal government. With land in the control of governors of states, there is no such thing as grazing reserve in states that federal government can lay claim on. Muhammadu Buhari is the present day pharaoh. Rearing cow is a personal business. I don't know why Nigerian government will impose other people to donate their land for other people for grazing their cow. My take. I have asked this question 100 million times, but no one is giving me the question. The answer rather. Why is the president imposing the law of grazing reserve on other people that are not interested in it? That is the question. Or is the governor trying to tell us that, or is the president, I mean to say, means that we Nigerians do not have rights or we don't have freedoms anymore in our country where we can tell the president what we want and what we don't want. I thought we, the masses, voted him in. So we should have a take and a say in everything that runs in the government. That is how it's done. I don't understand why they are forcing or imposing their laws on the people. We voted him in, so he should listen to our voices. That is how it's done. I actually find it difficult to believe that the issue of cows has taken over our national discourse. Government should tell us what actually she wants, because cattle breeding, like any other businesses, is a private business. Demons have stolen the eyes and ear and reasoning of Boo Boo. He will never hear or see anything until it's too late. True talk. Someone should please tell me, is it that one state should have 316 open grazing, or the figure is for the 25 states altogether? The figure is for the 25 states altogether. They are going to create the grazing reserve from all the states. Of lately, they were even, if not that the southern governors had made meeting and had declared to the president, he would have included their states. But as it stands right now, it seems like only David Umar is the only governor who is still interested, whose name has been mentioned amongst others. So if Tambuwa were to be in Abia State by now, he would have passed the anti-grazing law. This is how President Goodluck Jonathan kept being afraid now that a Fulani is in power. Don't you see how he cries himself even as he carries himself, even when he is wrong? Okay. And someone here is saying, thank you, please tell them that is not by force. Come and rule us is not come and kill us. The issue here is not about grazing, but about Fulani settlements in every southern state. May God bless you, sir. I see it as an act of wickedness for a leader to encourage his people to keep to such horrible culture. Exactly. We are in the 21st century, so Buhari himself should be the one to be encouraging his people to get civilized. Buhari is the one who is supposed to encourage his people to get exposed, because he has been a president who is a Fulani man as well, but has been sending his children out of the country to study. So is he trying to tell us that he does not know the importance of education before he's spending millions of naira on education on his children overseas? That is the question. So why is he not depriving his people the knowledge of having to know what civilization is all about? These Fulani people needs to be taken out of the bush, as in create ranch for them, let them understand that things are no longer done the way they were in the 20s. That is how you guys are supposed to allow them to understand this whole thing. Well, you can go to the comment section and share your take on this article.